All righty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Game number 3 of Bracket Sunday. We're live here in Houston, Texas. I'm your host and commentator, as always, James Dyson. You're going to be watching Buzz NTX 2010 take on NTX Hustle in the semifinals. Loser goes home, winner goes on to the championship. Let's line out this defense here for you real quick. Starting behind the dish is number 810, Kenna. Over at third base, number 21, Mia. Over at shortstop, number 13, Gabrielle. Over at second base, number 7, Trinity. Over at first base, number 27, Cosette. For your outfielders, we'll start in right field. Looks like we've got number 14, Caroline. Center field will be number 3, JC. Left field will be number 11, Lady. And for your starting pitcher in today's game, semifinal game, going to be number 2, Savannah, in the circle out there for Buzz NTX 2010. Jennifer, Lydia, Carolyn, welcome back, everyone. We have lost all our shade. We are in the heat. We're going to play softball. Here we go, first pitch. Number 8 is going to be leading off for Hustle. And a little chopper there to Trinity. She's going to scoop it over to first and gets out number 1. All right, your next batter, I think here is number 19, hitting in the 2 spot. One out on her. And that'll be down low for ball 1. There's a good pitch right there. Fired straight to Gabrielle over to first for out number 2. All right, number 24 hitting in the 3rd spot, coming up in the box. Got 2 outs on her. No runners on. She's hitting in the 3rd spot. Defense showing good right now. And just a little high for ball 1. If we had the previous umpire, that would be your eyes and ears on paper. By some freak chance it fails, then you're going to have to go to All righty, apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting some data interruptions late in the afternoon here. We're trying to work through it. We'll restart if we have to. Currently, JC leading off, has 1 ball and 1 strike. The heat from the sun, even though it's not that hot overall, the heat from the sun is taking its toll on electronic devices because we have no 100% way to cover the shade, but we're not going to make excuses. We'll try our best for you. Like I said, I was mentioning earlier when I noticed the data interruption. If we do get interruptions, you always have Game Changer to fall back on. All right, called strike 2 on the outside edge there. JC behind the count, even 2-2. Outside, JC brings it back full 3-2. And smacks one over to the left side. That's going to drop, foul ball. Nick Tolles, welcome back. Sarah, welcome back. This is a semifinal game. Winner goes on to the championship. Loser makes the long drive home. Parking lot starting to thin out a bit. It's getting quieter around here. Some of these fields are now empty. And gets a piece of it. Way to protect the plate there. We'll stay at a full count.
She's saying there's no video.
Yeah, I ran into a little data interruption about a minute ago. And she's going to smash it over there to shortstop. She bobbles it. You can't do that against JC. Well, we're going to scratch her down as reaching on an error, though. We'll give her an E6. But you cannot bobble the ball on JC because she will burn you on it every single time. All right. Buzz has a leadoff runner at first. Next up, number 21, Mia, coming up in the box. No outs.
Should I say stop lines?
Maybe. All right, Mia fouls that one over, trying to bunt to the left side. Strike 1. And tries to bunt it down again, and it fouls back at her. She's going to have to be swinging now and protect that plate. Mia behind the count, 0-2. Outside, ball 1. I have not looked. I have to wait for another pitch. Oh, got her on the drop, third strike. They're going to throw over to first, and they'll get her, though, but that moves JC over to second. All right, number 6, Avery, coming up with the box. Got 1 out on her, has a runner in scoring position, 42. That last pitch was 42. 42, but it was a changeup. And good take. There goes JC taking advantage of the pass ball there. Now Avery with 1 ball, no strike, has a runner in scoring position 60 feet away over at third base. Tries to show bunt, pulls it back. Ball 2 on Avery. Well, not all of them, Josh. Not all of them.
Hey, I did say I said those Marvins are working too. But it's funny how
The flip-flop, yeah. Whatever's working. Down low, that's going to get away. JC's going to stay put over there at third base. Avery ahead in the count, the hitter's count now. 3 balls and no strikes. Oh, going to call a strike on the inside edge there. Bring the count 3-1. And will be up and high, and Avery will get her a free walk. 14, Caroline coming up in the 4 spot, has runners on the corners, only 1 out. And takes a swing at it and fouls it back, strike 1.
Hey, 80 or 90 does it, right? 5, 2, 4.
That one was 55. Outside, ball 1, evens up that count, 1-1. And takes a swing at it, fouls it over to left side, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on the corners. Caroline can change the game with 1 swing of the bat. We know that. And pops her up on the left side. Anybody going to get a glove on it? No, they won't.
3, 3, 1. Go.
All righty, if you missed that one, that was a wild pitch. I know we're getting data interruptions. That was a wild pitch. Brought JC home from third, advance Avery to second. And she's going to smash it over there to third. Takes a look at Avery. Oh, overthrows first. That's probably going to bring her home. Here comes Avery around third. And she'll be safe on the error throw. Caroline will reach by error and make it to second. Avery takes advantage of that. And they're ahead 2-0. We're going to write down an E5 on that because that was an error on the throw. Next batter is going to be number 10, Kenna, coming up in the box. Runner in scoring position at second. 1 out on her. Oh, that was down low inside for ball 1. So we don't know if it's the data or the heat, but we are getting intermittent interruptions here and there. So just be patient with us. I think we'll come back and be able to get the game in as a whole. Two balls and no strike on Kenna. Ahead in the count. Has a runner at second, scoring position. 1 out. Oh, hits it hard right between the legs of the third baseman. Caroline's going to hold up there. We're going to give her a single for that one because that was hit so hard.
No, what the hell?
Next up, number 13, Gabrielle. And I have no idea what just happened. Okay, here we go. Single. There. What was that?
That's fake going in for Henry.
Okay, there was no pitch on Gabriel yet?
It was a
Strike?
strike to foul ball.
Okay.
But
All right, ladies and gentlemen. And we're back in order. Runners on the corners. 1 out. Up high, ball 1 on Gabrielle. Evens the count, 1-1.
3-2-2.
Tony, welcome to the stream. Nice bunt laid down by Gabrielle. I think she's going to beat that out. Yes, she will. She'll be safe. Face going to move over to third. Gabrielle's going to take second on the error throw. They score another run. And we're going to have to scratch down the E2 or E1 on that one. I think that was the pitcher that threw that error. And Buzz up 3-0 early in the bottom of the first. Next batter is going to be number 2, Savannah, coming up in the box. Runners in scoring position at second and third. Only 1 out on her. Justin, welcome back, sir.
I did it. I'm not gonna say it's professional or anything.
And takes a little chopper to left side. Foul ball. Strike 1. Yeah, I agree. Because it was off thrown. Ooh. That one's going to be called for a strike 2. But I already hit the button, sir, so what's done is done. I'm sure Destiny, where the stats count, I'm sure Destiny may have called it different on the game changer. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second and third. Savannah battling. And a little weeper there. They're going to throw to first and take the second out. That brings Faith home from third. And they add another run to the board. Move Gabrielle over to third. All right, number 27, Cosette, coming up with the box. She's hitting in the 8th spot. Got Gabrielle at third, 60 feet away. And she's going to call strike 1 on the inside. Outside, ball 1. Good eye, good take. Gabrielle over at third, tempting the catcher over there. Has a good pitch to hit. Straight up into the net. Foul ball. Strike 2. Cozy behind the count now. 1-2. Definitely going to have to protect that plate. Welcome to the stream, Pamela. Oh, a little looper over there. That will drop for a foul ball, and she'll see it again. Down outside. Catcher keeps it in front of her. That's going to even up that count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 is the count. 2 outs. Gabrielle wanting to come home from third. Outside, brings the count back full. Up high. Ball 4, money ball, Cozy. Gets the walk over at first base. That brings up number 11, Laney, hitting in the 9 spot. She got some runners on the corners with 2 outs. I'm sure she don't care about no 2 outs. She's been hitting the ball well as of late. Let's see what she can do. High upside, ball 1.
3-4-3.
And just above the zone there. Good eye, good takes. Oh. All right, they tried the delayed steal over there. Didn't work. Laney did not finish her at bat, and we've got a score of 4-0 going into the top of the 2nd inning.
So we have. How many runs do you have before that last one that came in?
4.
Before
Mm-hmm.
the last one?
Yep.
Okay. So if that one would have scored, it would have been 5.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Cool. So they score 4 runs on a couple of errors.
You got 4?
Yes. 4 runs on 1 hit. 1, 2, 3 errors committed with 1 left on base. And we'll head to the top of the 2nd inning. Buzz leading 4-0 over NTX Hustle. Huh? Okay.
Hey, let's go, ladies!
All right. Number 99 is going to be coming back out. She's going to be leading off for NTX Hustle, hitting in the 4 spot. Yeah, Tony, the Blues saying it was the 3rd out and the run didn't score or counted coming home from 3rd when Cozy was tagged out on the delayed steal trying to get back. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. All right, 99 in the box. Top of the 2nd inning. And she loses that one. That'll be ball 1.
Hey, be on time now. Be on time.
Up high, ball 2.
It's always yes to the snow, kid.
Good pitch. Strike on the inside. Bring the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Welcome back, Angelo.
Hey, take that other man.
High outside, ball 3.
Hey, gotta be perfect, kid. Gotta be perfect.
And she's going to take a swing at it. Foul off. A high pitch there. Bringing the count full. 3-2.
Hey, short it up.
Hey, let's go 2.
Takes a chop at it.
Like, I'm kind of jealous of your setup over here, man.
What's that?
This setup right here, like, makes me feel bad about my setup. Like, I have some sort of.
All right, number 99, full count on her. Down low, and she will draw the walk. And NTX Hustle has a leadoff runner over at first via walk.
Hey, help the cause right here. Let's go.
Number 00 coming up in the box. Hitting in the 5th spot. Has a runner at first, no outs. Had to be high outside, ball 1.
Hey, here's no mount. Take your hand to him. That's always
Hey, let's go, Savannah.
straight to it.
Has a good pitch to hit out of center field. JC tracking it, gets the out there in center field. Out number 1. That's going to bring up number 34, hitting in the 6th spot. 1 out on her, runner at first.
Hey, deep breath, chin down. Stay below hip ball, right? You got it.
Amy, welcome back. And that'll be high for ball 1.
Hey, here's home. Here's home. Don't help. Hey, here's home. Kids, don't help.
And nice hard hit ball. That's going to be a base hit out there, center field, line drive. And she'll be in there with a single. Moving the runner to second. And Hustle has a couple of runners on now, with number 1 coming up, hitting in the 7th spot.
Hey, on the ground, we gotta go. Hey, you're
17, first for the pitcher.
Okay.
Seventeen.
17, 32
Yeah.
for the catcher.
17, 36, catch.
All right, number 1 up, 1 out on her. Got a runner in scoring position at second. Runners at first and second. There's one that finds the zone. Strike 1 looking. And going to pop her up on the left side. Foul ball out of play. Strike 2.
Hey, go ahead.
Hey, win it, Savannah, win it.
Pops her up. Out of play. It's a heads up ball. She'll come back and see it again. Right back to Savannah. Over there at third to get the force. Oh, overthrown at second. They ain't going to get the throw over there.
Now batting number 7, McKinley Sprinting.
They do get the leadoff runner for out number 2. The runner from first goes to third. And she'll be over there for fielder's choice. Number 1 will. Number 7 hitting in the 8th spot coming up. Runners on the corners. 2 outs now. And he's going to call a strike on the inside edge there. Looking. Good pitch, right out center field. JC under it, camped out. Out number 3, and they get out of trouble. And that will do it And we'll head to the bottom of the second where the Buzz is going to be back on offense, leading the game 4-0 still. Leading off is going to be number 11, Laney, followed up by number 7, Trinity. Then we'll rotate to the top of the order with number 3, JC. Those will be your 9th, 10th, and number 1 hitters coming up in the box. We do got some music playing. We're going to pause for the audio. We'll be back in about 30, 40 seconds. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. All righty, back at the action, ladies and gentlemen. Number 11, Laney, coming back up, hitting in the 9th spot. Her first time up. She's going to be the leadoff hitter. And that'll be outside, ball 1. Game was scheduled for 3 o'clock. We did get started a little bit late. I think around 3:05, maybe 3:10. I'm not sure. 90-minute games.
Go, Lenny.
And went after it there. Going to call foul ball, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count on Laney. Good pitch to hit right there. Over to third. Lobs it over to first for out number 1. That brings up number 7, Trinity, hitting in the 10th spot. 1 out on her. And she's going to call a strike 1 looking on that outside changeup.
5-3-2.
Showing bunt, lays it down, but it rolls foul, strike 2. Trinity behind the count now, 0-2. She'll be swinging.
They got 2 on it.
And puts one out there in right center. That's going to land for a base hit. And she'll be safe at first. All right, we're going to roll to the top of the order. Number 3, JC coming up to the box. Reached on air her first time up, back of the first. She's got a runner at first base with Trinity. 1 out on her. Let's see how the defense plays her. Showing bunt, but that's going to be a strike 1 looking anyways. And lays a little chopper over there to third. Nobody there at first in time, and she reaches on air again. She probably would have made it anyways. Here comes Trinity around third. That's going to put JC over at three.
Hey, way to run, ladies.
And they increase their lead 5-0. I'm going to go ahead and chalk her down for the single on that. She would have beat out the throw anyways. She wasn't close enough. All right, next batter, number 21, Mia, 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the first. She just looks at a strike one looking. Has JC 60 feet away over at third base, only one out. Oh, try to lay down a bunt there. Wild pitch brings JC home. And that increases their lead 6-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Inside, ball 2. 55 pitches now for number 7 out there in the circle for NTX Hustle. High upside, 3 balls and no strike. Mia ahead in the count with a hitter's count. And takes a shot over there at third. Will she make it? No, she won't. And she'll be out at first for out number 2 on the 5-3. That brings up number 6, Avery, hitting in the 3 spot. 0 for 0, walked her first time up back in the first. Got 2 outs on her, no runners on. No pressure. And takes a swing at a low pitch there. Strike 1. And strike 2 looking on the outside edge. Avery finds herself behind the count. 0-2. And a hard hit ball right between the legs of the shortstop. And she'll be in there for a single on a hard hit ball. That's going to bring up number 14, Caroline. Reached on an error back in the first. She's got Avery over at first base. 2 outs on her. High outside, ball 1. We are getting tired, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that was a good pitch to hit, even though it was a changeup. They got a pretty wicked changeup. And hard hit ball over to shortstop. Will she get the throw? Yes, she does. She'll be out at first. That will be out number 3. But the damage has been done. Buzz puts 2 more up. We'll go to the top of the 3rd. Buzz leading 6-0 now. Yes, ma'am. We got 2 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. No errors. And 1 left on base. All righty, here we go back at the action, ladies and gentlemen. Leading off for NTX Hustle, number 11 hitting in the 9 spot. Top of the 3rd inning. Strike one, looking right down the pipe. Good pitch from Savannah. Down low, ball 1. Oh, nice pitch right on the outside edge. Strike 2 looking is going to bring that count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Up high a little bit there. Bringing the count even 2-2. And a little chopper left side, foul ball, and she'll do it again. And chopper to the left side, fouls it off again. 2-2 count.
Hey, keep going, 2.
And out there to left field. She does not come on it and get the out. And that'll drop for a base hit. All right, next up, number 9, hitting in the 10 spot, has a runner at first, no outs. And a little chopper there to Gabrielle. Nice one off the hop. Over to Trinity to second. They will not get the double play.
Number 8, Terry McAllister.
And we're going to roll to the top of the order, number 8, coming into the box. 0 for 1 in the game, grounded out to a 4-3. Tries to lay down a little bunt there, fouls it over to left side. Strike 1. And a little high outside, ball 1. Looks like the wind's shifted at the airport. Hearing a lot of big birds coming across the sky. Woo! Chin music there, up high. Kenneth keeps it in the vicinity. Keeps the runner at first at bay. 2 balls and 1 strike. Oh, just barely missing the zone on the outside. Ball 3.
Keep going, 2.
Billy, Brooke, welcome back. There's one that misses it well. That was pretty close. She's going to call ball 4 on that. Moves the runner over to second. Next batter, number 19, hitting in the 2 spot. 0 for 1 in the game, grounded out to a 6-3. Her first time up back in the first. She's got 1 out with runners at first and second with 1 in scoring position. There's one down the pipe right to Savannah. Going to third, getting the lead. They're going to try over first. Oh, did they get the play? Double play. Mia to Cosette over there.
Awesome.
We'll tag Savannah. We'll tag Mia. And we'll tag Cosette on that wonderful play there. Now let's go to the scorebook. Score that. So, got the lead off over there at second to third for out number 2. Mia throws over to first for the 5-3, so it's a 1-5-3. What a play. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left on base. No errors.
Tell me by. How rude. You let him know that.
99 is the new catcher of record. 99.
Thank you.
The new catcher of record. 99.
All right, looks like we're going to see a new pitcher for NTX Hustle. That does it for number 7. Leading off is going to be number 10, Kenna. You should have seen the player cards come across your screen already. Followed up by number 13, Gabrielle. Followed up by number 2, Savannah. That'll be your 5, 6, and 7 hitters. This is number 1 coming in for relief for number 7.
They have 17 for 00.
What's that?
Gotcha. Thank you.
17 for 00.
What inning are we in? We're only third.
17.
I know, if we can get 3
Yes,
more
ma'am.
runs out of it, yeah, on the 4. We got 6.
No,
We got
it's
6, right? Nobody 4 more. Yeah.
bottom of the third.
I don't mean to ignore you. There's like 3 people I know.
Oh, sort me.
I
Don't
don't
worry.
know who.
So all I do is a live. All righty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Buzz leading 6-0 over NTX Hustle. We're starting to work into the 1 hour mark. Leading off is going to be number 10, Kenna. New pitcher for NTX Hustle. Number 1 out there in relief for number 7. See what she brings to the table. And she pitches a strike 1 right off the bat down the pipe. And that'll be outside, ball 1. Yeah, we'll definitely showcase that one, Crystal. That was an awesome play. Heads up by Savannah to take the lead runner at third. And then me to fire back over to first base just in time to get that double play out. Down outside, ball 2. Kenna getting ahead in the count now, 2-1. Ooh. Catcher getting testy. Up high, ball 3. 10 and the hitters count now, 3-1. Kind of weird. All day we've been here. Now all of a sudden we got big birds flying over.
Yeah.
And pops her up. She gets under it. Second base calling for it, and that will be out, number 1. This will bring up number 13, Gabrielle, hitting in the 6th spot. Reached on an error. Some may say otherwise. She may have beaten out the run, but we already marked her down, so she was safe nonetheless. Game Changer may have marked it down as a single, but she's up here again. And hits a nice shot out left field, and that's caught by the left fielder for out number 2. Line drive there. All right, number 2, Savannah coming up at the box. 0 for 1 in the game, grounded out to a 1-3. Her first time up, back in the first. Got 2 outs on her all of a sudden. Bases are clear. Let's see if she can get something started. Takes the ball high. Down low outside, ball 2.
Everything on the back leg. Let's go now.
Yeah, it was a good shot. Finds a gap over there in right field, and she'll be in there for a single. That brings up number 27, Cosette. Have fun, kid. 0 for 0 in the game. Walked her first time up back in the first. She got 2 outs on her. She don't care. She got a runner at first. We're going to get a courtesy run for Savannah. Number 5, Kendall, is going to come in and run for her.
I got 2 out. I got 3-3-1. Hey, let's go, Cozy. You got it, babe.
All right, 27 in the box. Oh, good pitch to hit. But that's why she gets 3. She didn't like that one. Oh, big swing and a miss. Strike 2.
4-2-3.
Behind the count now, 0-2.
You got it, Cozy. You see it fly.
And pops her up, foul ball, protecting the plate there. Gets under it just a little bit. Adjust. You're good.
5-4-3.
Oh, she calls strike 3, looking on the inside. It bees like that sometimes. And no runs on that inning. 1 base hit. And we'll head to the top of the 4. Time is becoming of the essence for NTX Hustle. Buzz leading 6-0. 90-minute game started at 3:40, about 3 o'clock, 3:05. So we're about an hour into it.
Now,
All right, leading off for NTX Hustle is going to be number 24, hitting in the 3 spot, 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out to a 5-3 her first time up back in the first inning. They're down by 6.
Oh, did they?
This might be their last shot because Buzz being the home team. We'll see how it all plays out. Probably about 20 minutes left in the game. And just a little low outside. Ball 1 to start things off with. Down low inside, ball 2. There's a good pitch right there. Mia's going to scoop that one over. Fire to first for out number 1.
Now batting number 99, Aubrey Henson.
Next batter, number 99, coming in with the box, 0 for 0. Walked her first time up back in the first inning. Got 1 out on her. There's one that finds the zone, starting off a strike 1 looking. Lydia, welcome back. Jennifer, welcome back. There's a good pitch to hit. That's going out right center. Oh, she can't quite get a glove on it. And she'll be in there with a stand-up double.
They're going to re-enter 00.
All right, 0-0 hitting in the 5 spot, coming up in the box. 0 for 1 in the game. She popped out to center field her first time up back in the second. She's got a runner in scoring position over at second base with 1 out. Sandra, welcome back.
Spin it.
And a little too far inside for ball 1. Good pitch. Out there deep. That's going deep. Oh, lady gets a glove on it right at the warning track. That's going to move the runner from second to third. Great catch on the run at the warning track. That's for out number 2. All right, number 34 coming up the box. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a single up the middle her first time up back in the second. She's got a runner and score position at third base, 60 feet away. Got 2 outs on her. Let's see how they pitch her. And a little dribbler there. Nobody can get a glove on it. And that'll be a base hit for RBI. And NTX finally gets on the board. Next batter, number 1, hitting in the 7th spot. 1 for 1, hit and a fielder's choice. Her first time up back in the second. Runner at first, 2 outs. And that's deep out in left field. And Avery gets a glove on it for out number 3, and they get out of trouble. They allow one run to come across. NTX Hustle finally gets on the board. But for the most part, defense takes care of the situation and limits the damage. Got one across. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors with 1 left on base. And we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Now we'll see if Buzz can light up some offense and extend this bottom of the 4th inning. If they can extend it long enough, they can end this game on time called. Yep. Yeah, what did we get started around 3:05? Just shortly after 3.
10 or 15 minutes left. Let's burn the clock. What?
Fixing to use something.
Which bat?
I said I'm going to use all that by that.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'll take one of the spells. Bring it.
Yeah, let me see 11 pitch at bat. I love it.
Hey, good catch, Bill.
That was a good catch. He's like, oh, yeah, do it again.
I was telling Dad, the only difference was the second one had a little air.
Yeah.
The first one was more of a line.
Mm-hmm. All right, leading off is going to be number 11, Laney, hitting in the 9th spot over 1 in the game. Grounded out to a 5-3, her first time up back in the 2nd. She's going to be followed up by number 7, Trinity, hitting in the 10th spot. And then we'll rotate to the top of the order with number 3, JC, hitting in the 1 spot. Well, let's see what kind of time Buzz can eat up here. Maybe end this game in this inning. Who knows? Remains to be seen. And she's going to take strike 1 there at the knees, looking. A little outside there for ball 1. There's a good pitch to hit. Shortstop, over to first. We're out number 1. All right, number 7, Trinity, coming up in the box. Hitting in the 10th spot, 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice single over in right field her last time up, line drive. Got 1 out on her.
You got a train. Let's go 7.
And that'll be down low outside, ball 1. And there's one that's going to drop for a base hit. Over in left field, Trinity going 2 for 2 in the game. We're going to head to the top of the order. JC coming up the box. 1 for 1 in the game, reached an error on the first and had a nice single bunt in the 2nd. Got a runner at first with only 1 out. And it'll be high outside, ball 1.
2-4-4.
High outside, ball 2. Good take.
1-2-1. 1-2-1.
There's one that finds the zone. Strike one in the upper left-hand corner. Down low, JC had the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike.
1-1-1.
Down low, and she will draw the walk.
Job, JC.
That'll move Trinity over to second. That'll bring up number 21, Mia. 0 for 2 in the game. She's due for 1. Struck out in the first. Grounded out in the second on a 5-3. Let's see if she can get something started here. With runners at first and second and 1 out. Showing bunt. Pulls it back. Strike 1 looking.
4-2-3.
Nice hard hit out of left center. That's going to go all the way to the fence. Here comes Trinity around third. JC's around at third. Mia's going to be in there with a stand-up double. 2 RBIs extending their lead now, 8-1.
Great job, girls.
All right, next up, number 6, Avery. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a single her last time up back in the second. As a runner scoring position, 1 out. Takes ball 1 down low outside. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. Swing and a miss. Drop ball. Does she get under the tag? No, she don't. And they get her. And he's going to call her out over at third.
So you're not going to tag her on the head until she's out. Her foot so far in front of that.
We don't think she got her. Nobody does. But that will be out number 2. It's the way the cookie crumbles. And that'll be ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike on Avery. 2 outs now. Runners are clean. Hard hit ball out at center field. Nobody there in the gap. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. He's going to hold her up at second for a stand-up double. No? Hey, that's payback for that missed tag. All right, next batter, number 14, Caroline, hitting in the 4 spot. Grounded out to a 6-3 her last time up back in the second. Oh, hard hit ball out of left field. That's all the way to the fence, hits the base. She's going to get herself a stand-up double RBI, adding another run, increasing the score now 9-1. And we do have a sub coming in, number 15, Faith. For number 10, Kenna hitting in the 5th spot. She's got a runner at second, 2 outs. And she takes ball 1. Down low outside, ball 2. She's calling ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes.
You got a 1-5. Let's go, Faith.
Faith in a hitter's count, 3-0. Runner at second with 2 outs. And she draws the walk there. Working the money ball. That'll bring up number 13, Gabrielle. Lined out to left field her last time up back in the 3rd inning. She's got runners at first and second, 2 outs. Good pitch to hit. Oh, well, yeah, lobs over to third base. They fire over to first and get out number 3. And it looks like we'll get another inning out of it.
All right.
So, time-wise speaking, ladies and gentlemen, it being 4:28. Yes. What we got on time?
Top 5, right? It's 15 minutes, but it's 8 after 5.
Okay.
10 after 4 and 8.
So they're down their last 3, or they got to score 1? Yeah. Okay. That's official right there, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the 5th inning. All Buzz has to do, she says we got about 15 minutes left in the game. Which I guess we miscalculated on some time. Maybe we got started a little later than we thought. But it's 8 after 5. They've got to score at least 1 run to stay in it. If Buzz can get 3 outs scoreless, and that would be the ball game, they move on to the championship. But we'll see how that goes. We're not going to make any predictions. Stranger things have happened in softball. We all know that. All right, leading off for NTX Hustle is going to be number 7, hitting in the 8th spot, 0 for 1 in the game. Lined out to center field her last time up, or first time up, back in the 2nd. It could be down to the last 3 outs. That remains to be seen.
Yeah, offense and defense. I'm going to do what I go. I don't care about that.
I didn't know you had to do it all.
And here we go. Top of the 5th. Buzz leading 9-1. And now it's going to be a little high on the outside top part of the zone, bringing in ball 1. 51 pitches now from Savannah out there, number 2 in the circle for Buzz NTX. And that is ball 2 right in the same location.
Let's go, babe.
There's one. Pops it out to center field. JC checking in at the office. 1 out. NTX Hustle down to the last 2 outs. Number 11 coming up. She got caught in a double play last time up. 1 out on her. No runners on. And foul ball to the left side by about a foot. For long, strike 1. If I was a coach, I'd play Avery up.
Hey, legs in court, too. Let's go now.
If she doesn't fully swing, she just chops at it. Down low for ball 1.
Hey, not a bad spot there.
That's a good pitch there. Scooped up by Carolina at shortstop over to first. Cozy gets the catch over there. Out number 2. NTX Hustle down to their last out. Number 9 coming up with the box. 1 for 1, hitting a fielder's choice her last time up. Back in the 3rd. 2 outs on her, no runners on. Down by 8. Oh, that's high for ball 1. Good pitch right there. That's going to roll the Caroline. Oh, she stumbles a little bit. Does she get there in time? Nope, she will be safe on the error. So they get a little life in them. Reach on the E6 there. Rotate to the top of the order. Number 8 hitting in the 1 spot. 0 for 1 in the game. Walked her last time up back in the 3rd. She's got a runner over at first. And we'll have a visit from Austin in the circle here, talking to Savannah, bringing in his off defense. NTX Hustle down to the last out, has a runner at first. The runner at first will give them another inning. They need to score at least 1 to stay in the game. All right, back at the action. Austin had his words. Number 8 hitting in the 1 spot back in the box. And a little chopper on the left side. Foul ball for a long strike 1.
That's a good idea.
And a little changeup falls short, and that will be ball 1, bringing the count even. 1-1. 60 pitches now for number 2, Savannah out there. Pitching a pretty good game. 1-run ball. There's 1. There's a chopper in there. That's going to find the gap and be a base hit, moving the runner to second. And now NTX Hustle has their staying alive run over at second. Still down to their last out. That's going to bring up number 19, 0 for 2 in the game. Grounded out to a 5-3 her last time up back in the 4th. And, that had some good spin, but that was outside for ball 1. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Buzz trying to shut this game down. Good pitch. Flies out the left field. Avery gets the catch, and that is it. Out number 3. And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Buzz NTX 2010 heading to the ship. All right, winner goes on. We'll put 7 line out. All right, you too. Thank you. Good job.
Appreciate you.
All right. We'll see who we're going to play in the championship, ladies and gentlemen. Technically, the time start for the championship game is 4:30. So I'm sure they'll give the girls maybe about a 10-minute break tops. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back pretty quickly. We're going to get our lineup set up. Going to get everything lined out. And we're going to play us a championship game. All right. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. As always, signing off.